Hello X-Wing fans, JBuzzsaw79 here with a video. Haven't done one in a while, so we're doing one now. Alright, so getting into it here, this build here will be a Rebel build. Alright, let's get some zooming going on here so we can read stuff maybe. There we go. Alright, so this is the build I took to the Minnesota Regionals. So I chose to go with Wes here. In the X-Wing, his pilot ability is after performing an attack, you may remove a focus, evade, or blue target lock from the defender. In your base X-Wing stats of 3 attack, 2 defense, 3 hull, 2 shields, EPT, torpedo, astromech, focus, target lock for 29 points for the pilot skill of 8. I then added the veteran instinct down for 1 point, moving him up to 10. And then I also went with the flight assist astromech. After you execute a maneuver that does not overlap a ship or obstacle and there are no enemies within range 1 to 3, you may perform a free boost or barrel roll action. And you cannot attack ships outside your firing arc, but for 1 point, being able to boost or barrel roll came in awfully handy. To go with that, I added the integrated astromech. When you are dealt a damage card, you may pop the mech to basically stay alive 1 extra hit point. So that was Mr. Wes. Alright, gonna move on here to the next guy, my favorite pilot. We're going to zoom this out a little bit here. Van Utenheimer. Alright, Poe Dameron is my favorite Rebel pilot just because there's nothing more satisfying than saving Poe ability. When attacking or defending, if you have a focus token, you may change one focus result to a hit or evade depending on if you're attacking or defending. Even though he's in T70, pretty close to a T65, so 3 attack, 2 defense, 3 hull, 3 shields. Focus target lock boost with an EPT, torpedo, astromech, as well as the tactical stuffs for pilot skill of 8. Put in the veteran instinct on him, so I got him back up to 10 too, so he's tied with Wes. They put the black one title on, so after you perform a boost or barrel roll, you may remove 1 enemy target lock from a friendly ship at range 1. Can't hook it to anybody who's got a pilot skill under 6. So basically Poe can rip target locks off of anybody in range 1 of him, including himself. Gave him the advanced optics. Basically this is just like the comm relay, only it's a point cheaper and for focus. Then I went with R2-D2. After you execute a green maneuver, you put a shield back on up to your shield value. And finally, instead of running with the integrated astromech, I went with auto thrusters. Ideally, because I still think turrets are a thing, and people want to shoot me at range 3, I'm going to take all the help I can get. So the final ship that I used in the build for the Minnesota Regionals was the new Fenn, because apparently he's the new cancer or disease or whatever you want to call it in the meta now. Fenn in the Shethapede shuttle, 2 attack, front and rear arc, 2 defense, 4 hull, 1 shield, EPT crew astromech with the focus target lock coordinate action. When enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 3 becomes active during the combat phase. Now front it doesn't say front arc or anything, so either arc. If you're not stressed, you may receive a stress. If you do, that ship cannot spend its tokens to modify its dice when attacking this round. A huge lockout thing there, basically. Adaptability, so after placement, increase them to a 10, so you have 3 10s. Hotshot co-pilot, when attacking with the primary weapon, the defender must spend 1 focus if able. When defending, the attacker must spend 1 focus if able. So no matter what, I ain't got you, but you always have to spend your focus. So this is really a nice thing. So no matter if they attack you or not, they're spending tokens on attacking or defense. Now a lot of people I've seen have switched this up to put the flight assist astromech here. I chose to spend an extra point and went with the R3 astromech. Once per round when attacking with a primary weapon, you may cancel one of your focus results during a modified dice step and assign 1 evade token to the ship. So the overall build was to run, in fact, 3 10s, and with initiative, hopefully be able to shoot, shoot them with Poe, and boost in, rip off a target lock if I needed to, since the Imperial Alpha boats apparently are a thing. Wes rips off whatever he wants. Fenn locks them out, and then you burn tokens when you shoot Fenn. So that's the theory behind the build. Through both bad matchups and horrible dice rolls, I finished 114 out of 140, which is horrible. Very uncharacteristic of me for rolling wise. I mean, I was getting shot range 3 through an obstacle with Poe. Actually, not even Poe. Wes. And blanking out. And Poe blanking out. I mean, and I'd roll attack dice back. I'd roll blank focus hit. And just horrible all around rolls. I did screw up, to be honest, piloting twice. Once I had picked a maneuver and realized that instead of doing a 1 bank with Poe, I did a 2 straight and went over an asteroid. I don't know why, because I have the dial kits even, could stare at my freaking maneuvers as much as I want, but it didn't matter. So that sucked. And then the other time was I did a Talon roll with Poe to one side, and then I did it again and did Talon roll to the other side, completely away from. I mean, I still did okay in that match, but those kinds of things should never happen. So I have no excuse as to those. The bad dice rolling is it's part of the game. So you can kind of blame it, but you can't. So it's But so there's my build that I took to Minnesota. Go ahead, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments. And if you find time, enjoy this, please go ahead and subscribe. Beyond that, look forward to more builds coming up for the X-Wing Miniatures game and more tournament results. Jay Buzzsaw 79 signing off, saying thanks for watching.